Yo, what's up, everybody? So I believe last time, I don't even know if I said it in the video, but I think I said it on a tweet. Next time I'd be making a video, I'd have tuna milk cooking. I hit that on a Sunday, and that was my first 200 mil. Just kind of, I guess, some thoughts on that. That was bigger than what I was thinking it would be in terms of just like individual achievement, I think, because I've played this game for 15 years coming up on, and not once have I ever done something like that for that long term in a game, especially. So I mean, I guess there was some weird, I don't even say it's weird, but there was definitely like a sense of accomplishment in that, just knowing that I did that. I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than that. I mean, it's kind of a unique feeling. I know several people out there that probably have the same feeling when they got it or when they finish a skill or something, but I mean, I'm forever, sub 3K rank in cooking now. So, but yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts there. And like I said, I did get it on Sunday, so 2 days ago ish, something like that. But yeah, that's done behind me now. Moving on. I'm doing thieving right now, but I'll touch on that more here in a few minutes. I still have the gold ore for 50 mil smithing, so definitely gonna get that done at some point. Also I have 50 mil farming coming up. I'm at 45.9. Don't know. I mean, I generally do a farm run every night, and then every couple days you can do all the trees and everything. But I just do one farm run a day. I'm not that on top of things, you could say. But next, I don't know if I'm gonna go straight for I mean, I don't feel like going from 14 mil all the way to 200 mil and thieving all in one go. I'll probably do it in a batch, try to do 25 or 50 mil XP or something. I don't know, but I mean, I enjoy thieving. It's not bad. I never really did much pyramid plunder. I never got the pet when I was going for 99, so this is just another step in that direction, I guess. Try to get another pet and a skilling pet. I mean, but yeah, in this video, like all the other ones, just kind of straight off the head. No notes. No edits, no cuts. I like doing it in one take. First time, I feel like you get a more genuine response and answer to stuff because I'm kind of saying stuff as I'm thinking about it at the same. But yeah, like I said, thieving for now. Smithing is still leering out there. I think I'm at 44.4 mil. I did some a few days ago. Just when I was, as soon as I got done with cooking, just kind of thinking about what I wanted to do next. My goal, and I've been thinking about this, where do I want to see myself and what am I really going for in the game? I would like to get at least 10 200 mils. At least. That's like the bare minimum because, with real life time constraints, a job, family, stuff like that, it's really hard to get a lot of time to play. I mean, I play when I can, which is nightly, and then, Chrome Remote really changed it for me because prior to, probably 2 months ago, I never used Chrome Remote, never once before, so I didn't even know what it was. So that really changed the trajectory for me in the game. Something before I really didn't know about it or anything like that. I mean, I was trying to play on mobile at work, and that was, anytime you get a text and you check it, you log out, and you're like, well, shit. So that really kind of didn't work as well. But I really think next year I would really like to go for a bill XP. Right now I'm at 645 mil. I think, was that 350? Yeah, 350 in a year. I don't think 350 in a year is feasible. I think I did, I don't know, hell, let me look. I'm not gonna guess on it. Hang on, let me check and see what I did last year. the running year. But also in my running year, um, I maxed less than a year ago. So I still have an agility level and 3 mining levels on there. But in my last year, I've gained 313 mil. And I mean, cooking was 186 mil of that, so that's a bulk. But at the same time, for a portion of the year, I was AFK cooking anglerfish and didn't know what I wanted to do. So I feel like on a year that I know what I want to do, and now that I'm have this more efficient mindset of wanting to play efficiently, not that I'm efficient, but that I'm wanting to play efficiently, I feel like that's a very feasible goal in mind. Because I mean, if I gain a mil a night or a mil a day for every day of the year, I'm there. And I mean, some days I can get more than that, and some days I can get less. But I mean, I'm there pretty quick. You know, I mean, I think I could probably get it in probably 250 days ish, and that's maybe I don't know if that's even possible. I mean, on the weekend sometimes I get a lot more time to play, and you know, but I'm just rambling at this point. I guess that's the purpose of this, but yeah, that's kind of my goal for next year. I don't know about EHP. I really want to get a rank in the clan eventually. That'd be really cool to get a rank. But this year when I was doing cooking for the longest time, I wasn't getting EHP because I already used up all my EHP because I didn't do the most efficient method for 200 mil cooking. I did summer pies. Sorry to take a drink. But so I only got like 88 EHP from that, and I know I played way more than 88 hours to get that, so most definitely there's a lot of EHP out there for me to gain with Chrome Remote doing, you know, hell, even wood cutting or 5-tick barb, just whatever it is. There's EHP out there for the taking for going forward. But yeah, that's kind of just my goals coming up, or my current outlook. I really, you know, this is something I was thinking about talking about. I don't really know how to word it right, but I think joining Solus as a clan friend helped me a tremendous amount. Because prior to me doing that, I didn't meet or talk to some of the people I've spoken with now, and you know, just some of the stuff I've learned. I think that has really helped me in the goals I have and learning how to be a better player. And I mean, just using my time more wisely, I guess, in the game. I mean, and you know, for the past couple months, I was kind of burnt out a little bit because I mean, this is probably the longest stretch. That was the longest stretch I'd ever played straight. It was from probably like last November to this November, pretty much, or this October, just straight through. I mean, like RuneScape was the only game I played. You know, nothing else. Didn't stop and play COD. You know, didn't stop and play the new COD or anything for a while. You know, in the past, I always would quit for a couple months out of the year generally. But I mean, I don't know. This year, I just really stuck it out. I didn't really quit like I used to, which is, I don't know. That's kind of it was kind of a different year because I had a lot of people ask me like, you know, you didn't play Xbox, and I'm like, not really. But then probably about a month ago, and I was still going for 200 mil cooking, obviously, but I didn't know. I didn't just have a huge desire to play. But I figured if I'm not gonna have a huge desire to play, I want to at least get this cooking done. So when I do have the desire to play, I can come back and do what I want to do again. So I started playing Rainbow Six for about the past month and a half, 2 months. Really enjoyed that, and it kind of just kind of like a pastime to just get cooking done, really. But but yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at in the game. Still enjoy the game. That's number one thing. That's most important. Is I don't want to play a game that I'm not enjoying. You know, I think about that all. Okay, I gotta change the song. I can't handle this. Shit, something not too bad. We'll try this out. But shit, I lost my place. Oh yeah, enjoy the game. But yeah, no, it's just really important to enjoy what you're doing in the game. That's the biggest thing for me. You know, I work all day, come home. I don't want to come home and just do something that I don't enjoy doing in my free time. That's what really motivates me to play, is that I know I'm doing what I enjoy. And if I wasn't doing what I enjoyed in the game, then I really don't see the reason in playing, honestly. I mean, sure, there's some stuff like, you know, you're not just going to be a huge fan of. But other things you may really love. Like, I really, I really enjoy doing agility, but I think it's kind of like also the thought of knowing it's a difficult skill. Or not it's a difficult, but knowing it's a slower skill and really time consuming, and like getting that high XP. I think just knowing all of that makes me and want to do it more. But like in reality, you do 6 hours of agility and you're like, I fucking hate this, you know, or something like that. I mean, unless you're Jebram or whoever. Or, yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, Jebram. But yeah, I mean, and then I think I saw something the other day, which I'm just gonna read the news post straight from it because I don't want to butcher it too bad because I think it was kind of controversial. I think it was something about skilling. Yeah, here it is. However, for mid to high level players, skilling is seen as a means to an end. Yeah, that low that really that's kind of a low statement, I think. Because a large majority of the game really, I wouldn't say a large majority of the game, but a portion of the game really enjoys skilling. And the game is skilling. Like, if you don't raise your skills in the game, then you can't do shit. But I get the real meaning of the message, you know, saying that, you know, people want to move on to PvM quicker. They don't have to sit there and do skilling for hours on end. They have to get these levels just to kill a boss or do a quest, whatever the hell they're talking about. But don't like discount what other people like just because maybe like the high level skilling community is smaller than all the people who like to do PvM. Because I mean, I'm sure some people look at high level skilling, they're like, it's just a waste of time. You could be having fun killing a boss, but it's like, well, this is what I see as fun. I guess one thing I've never been able to understand about people who like bash it is this is my version of fun, or this is my version of enjoyment. So I mean, I just think, you know, and I don't know or I don't believe that was the intention of that, but at the same time, you never know. You know, I feel like, and I know everybody takes it their own way, but it's just that's just the way I saw it. I'm not some crazy efficient, high level, I guess, model of the community, but I enjoy playing the game, and the amount of time I've put into it, I don't want to see like the stuff I've worked for just go to shit, if that makes sense. And I feel like a lot of people potentially see it that way. And that's just like with sailing coming out, you know, I mean, like the high scores, you know, I mean, you know, how's that going to be preserved and stuff, but I think, you know, they're pushing this intensive skilling blog or whatever you want to call it, but they're also about to release another skill, and you know, but I think that skill is also like kind of a gateway for some other stuff, so we'll just see how that, I guess, pans out in the end. But yeah, I think this is probably the longest video I've done to date. I don't know if there's anything else I have to say really now. Still the same me, you know. I'm trying to be efficient, man. I'm trying, but we're getting there. Learning over time. That's the way the game goes. You know, you progress, you learn more, how to be a better player. Keep pushing forward, and that's what I keep telling myself. Anytime I ever doubt my drive to do it, I just think about, you know, I'm committed to this to a point, you know. I mean, with the time I'm given, I'm committed to it. I just want to keep enjoying what I'm doing. I don't want to hate the game, and I don't ever foresee myself hating the game, but depends on what Jagex does with it, man. I mean, you know, sometimes you get that up in the air feeling that you just don't know about, but and I think and I touched on this a video or two ago. I know I did about like seeing, or no, I don't even know if I touched on the video. I think I may have talked about it on Twitter. But like I saw so much just negative shit on Twitter and Reddit and I think even YouTube to a point that it kind of like, I wouldn't say it broke my drive, but it kind of diminished my drive to a point. And you know, I think, and I just got off Reddit and Twitter for a while, or at least like just reading like shit like that. Like I'd come up to a post and realize what it was kind of about like early on, and I just keep scrolling. Because I mean, that's someone else's view of the game. I know that there's problems with the game, you know, false bans and stuff. Some of them I don't think are false. I think they're justified, but that's your own opinion on who you like as another player. But yeah, just trying to let other people's thoughts and concerns live rent-free in my head about a game that I enjoy playing. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. This is one of the longest rambles I've done. This is truly a ramble, man. It really is. I appreciate everybody who watches, likes, subscribes, everything. Really appreciate all the support. And you know, I felt like I'd kind of disappeared for like a month and a half, and I've had like 4 or 5 people like, hey, where are you at? You know, so that kind of meant a lot. You know, people check up on each other. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.